Hi, mathletes. Today we're going to write an equation for a line when we're given 2 points. So we're going to write this equation in slope-intercept form. And slope-intercept form looks like this. Y equals mx plus b. The m represents the slope and the b is the y-intercept. And remember, that's where the line crosses the y-axis. Let's start with the example. Y equals 2x minus 3. The slope in this case is the number in front of the x, which we call the coefficient, so the slope is 2, and the y-intercept, or the b, is negative 3. If this was a plus sign, it would be a positive 3. If you want to learn how to find the slope of a line, please use the QR code to watch a video that I've done in a previous lesson. So now we're going to look at two methods used to find the y-intercept, or b, of the line. We can use graphing, or we could use substitution. Let's start with graphing. So I've been given 2 points, 2, 1, and negative 1, 10. I graph my 2 points on a coordinate plane, and then I draw a line through these 2 points. To figure out the slope, I start at 1 point, and I'm going to start at my 2, 1. I'm going to go up from 1 to 10, so it's an up of 9 hops, and then I'm going to go to the left 3, so it's a negative 3. So up is a positive 9, to the left is a negative 3, and I can simplify that because 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. So my slope is negative 3. The y-intercept, again, is where it crosses the y-axis. So here it is crossing at 0, 7. So therefore, the equation of the line is y equals mx plus b. The slope is negative 3, so I replace the m with the negative 3, and the y-intercept is 7. It's a positive 7. So the equation of the line is y equals negative 3x plus 7. The other method we can use is substitution. So again, I'm going to use my slope-intercept equation, y equals mx plus b. And here are my 2 points, 2, 1, and negative 1, 10. First, we're going to find the slope. Again, as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can go to a previous video to figure out how to find the slope. I'm going to go through it rather quickly on this one. Again, it's the change in y over the change in x. And remember that it could be y sub 2 minus y sub 1, but then this would have to be x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Remember, in ordered pairs, the first number in the ordered pair is always the x, and the second number is always the y. So the change in y, since I'm going to use y sub 1, it's 1 minus 10. Therefore, the x's is 2 minus a negative 1. I simplify that. 1 minus 10 is negative 9, and 2 minus a negative 1 is 3. So my slope is negative 3. Now that I know that my slope is negative 3, I need to figure out my b, or my y-intercept. Let's use the first ordered pair, 2, 1. Remember, 2 is my x and 1 is my y. So I use my slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. I replace my y with the 1. I replace my m, which is the slope, with negative 3. And I replace the x with 2. And now I simplify. Negative 3 multiplied by 2 is negative 6. I add 6 to each side, and b equals 7. So the y-intercept is 7, which means when I'm writing my equation, y equals negative 3x plus 7. Now let's say that we're going to use the other ordered pair, negative 1, 10. We solve it the exact. We use y equals mx plus b. In this case, we're going to replace the y with 10. The slope is the same, negative 3. And my x is now a negative 1. I simplify. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 1 is 3. Subtract 3 from each side, and b is 7. So again, I end up with the same equation as I should. That means that I did not make an error. So again, you can do this by graphing or substitution, whichever you prefer. And hopefully this helps you understand how you can find these y-intercept of a line. Thank you for watching.